Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. The next episode of Red Valkyrie is about to start. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents. I am your host Shae the Red here with my co-host. How are you doing?
I'm
CY.borg
doing
Valkyrie.
awesome, and I just totally stepped on you, and that's fine, because fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, that's all we ever do.
We were over 30 seconds before I said fuck, so YouTube can fuck off about monetization.
Yeah, it wasn't me this time. Ha!
We were at 34 seconds. It was awesome.
I'm telling you, we were at 40 seconds when you accused me of saying it under 30.
Whatever.
Anyway, we're here with the amazingly talented Mr. Rob Arnold. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, both of you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been like a million years, so you know.
Yeah, it has been. It has been.
That's the most accurate time I could say, by the way.
1 million years.
1 million years.
As a time-traveling cyborg, I will certify that number. Yeah.
So real quick before we shoot into the awesome third campaign, your eyes are killing me every time you is it the makeup? Did I go overboard?
It's hard. It's hard. I feel like I'm talking to Darth Maul, and it's like I know it's my characters, but I'm like, what's going on?
You made the shit.
Look, when I bring up the reference photo and start painting my face, and I'm like, good fuck, why are there so many fucking lines trying to get them all? And then you like bloop and you go, oh shit, that's just gonna be a thicker line now. It's fine.
Highly accurate.
Don't worry, this is not the most disturbing one I've done so far. The most disturbing one I think still goes to when I had Camel Moon on and we did Dan Frega, because I was an Easter egg. I just painted my face like an Easter egg.
I didn't know what you were going to do. I figured, like, I was thinking you'd do Ghost, but I'm like, that's way too hard because she has like a full helmet on. So I figured you just do nothing. But so, you know, I am impressed.
I will always do something. And had I not been a douche and had the wrong cosplay in my head for a week, I would have done that helmet with Ghost. Although I don't know how I would have seen, but I would have figured it out.
Yeah, you can just do like a polarized lens and then scuff it so it's not shiny or something like that.
Yeah, because I have just polarized lenses.
You know how many like aviators you probably have under the seat of your car right now?
Like maybe one.
She loses like 40 pairs of sunglasses every year. And then when, you know, spring, summer rolls around, she's like, I got to stock back up.
This is slander. This is untrue. Before we kick into the amazing campaign, I do want to give a shout out to our amazingly awesome sponsor. The dragonstreasure.com is where you can go to get some really awesome tea for anime lovers. It's all based on tea that is in various animes. And if you go there now and use the code Red Valkyrie, you get 10% off. So definitely go check it out if that is up your alley.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. I was going on the site and right now they're sold out of like all the teapots that I want, but they have a bunch of really cool tea sets and a whole lot of really awesome looking tea blends. They've got, they said that they were doing a whiskey bourbon, some kind of flavor.
Oh, it was I think it was a bourbon like infused, maybe
like a honey bourbon infused tea, something that is off of some anime. So they're like, yeah, you want to give it a shot? I was like, yes.
Awesome. That's cool.
I had no idea if I'm gonna like it because, you know, Bourbon and I are not best friends, but we could try. We will try.
She instantly sends her address.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. I
think you're the only one I know who has a sponsor, so that's impressive.
Thank you. Yeah. The funny thing is the other sponsor that they have that I saw was Nick Replicator. I know. I was like, oh wow, hello there. He's like, do you want a sponsor? I can seriously sponsor you. And I went, wait a second, are you for real? That's amazing. All right, so let's jump right into Replicator 3. This is the third book in your series, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking epic. Did you want to watch your video first, or do you want to just go straight into your
I'm
pitch?
easy. Whatever you want to do. The video is pretty decent.
All right. Well, let's watch the video. Nothing's gonna copyright strike us, right?
I think so.
Wait. All right.
None of you are prepared. Prepared to do what it takes. You wanted a better world. I'm here to give it to you. Replicator returns with 32 pages of glorious full-color art, including covers from Dan Fraga, Kanan White, and Rob Willis. If you're new to the series, you can also pick up issue 1 and 2 with art from Jawbreakers and Graveyard Shift 3 artist Aaron Alfecci. Replicator 3, Mutants vs. Machines. Back it today, only on Indiegogo.
Oh, that's funny. Blue says, Shae, you look like a clean-shaven Rob.
Thank you very much, Blue. This is why Rob keeps all of the everything. I really like your trailer, and I love like the mild motion, like comic style, where the arms are moving down, the bullets are raining down, and everything. Like where it's not full motion, but it's enough. I really like that.
I love listening to Von's voice. I could listen to him talk all day.
Yeah, Vaughn is awesome. Thank you, Michael. He says Rob doesn't deserve that level of commitment, Shae. Look, so here's the best part, Rob. I'm gonna let you know this. I was so happy because I just dyed my hair for the first time in forever, and I was all excited because it looked nice and fresh, and it was great for when we had Magna on because she's a redhead, and then I completely fucked this up and was like, well, I'm gonna have to do some creative face painting, and I started face painting and went, I'm gonna have to paint my hair. I was like, I just did it. So yeah.
Not
a problem I've run into, I can say.
I was really shocked that your mohawk was not colored, Rob. I'm kind of taken aback.
I mean, yeah, it all started like we're in Melbourne, so we're in lockdown for ages, like 6 months or something. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna let my hair just go like this. So I thought I'll cut it myself. And then about 2 weeks later, they released a lockdown, and I'm stuck with this thing now. I don't know what to do.
You just shave down the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into what Replicator 3 is. Why don't you go ahead and give us your pitch?
So it's essentially, imagine COVID has turned really, really bad, and millions of people have died. The government shuts down, and two corporations, let's say Amazon and Microsoft, think, you know what? This will be a perfect opportunity for us to take over. And they start building mechs and super soldiers, and Microsoft starts creating super mutants. And then let's say Shae creates an antidote for the virus, right? But then she's kidnapped. Right?
Nice.
And her husband or partner or family member decides that they have to go and rescue her. And that's essentially where we're at with Replicator.
So I love the analogies. I would say Amazon and Walmart, since they're both duking it out for who's going to deliver your groceries faster. And yeah, I read an interesting statistic that just the wealth that's grown in those companies since COVID began. Jeff Bezos could give every employee he had $105,000 in bonus and still be no poorer than he was when COVID started.
It's crazy, man.
It is.
It's absolutely insane.
So is there a lot of profit in destroying the world when a virus is happening?
Well, I mean, we're seeing it, aren't we? Like Jeff Bezos is making more money. The rich are making more money. And the poor are suffering.
What's it going to take to get mutants and mechs? That's my question. What was the tipping point that said that's a good idea?
I just wanted to have a world where you could have mutants fighting mechs and not have to have like the whole X-Men tropes about, you know, mutants are evil, you know, and the whole trying to fit them in society. I wanted people to be struggling to live, not caring about mutants. I wanted them to be trying to survive. So that's why I decided to do it this way.
Awesome. So Shae is talking in chat, and I hate to interrupt our regularly scheduled format, but I am going to throw this up here just as a visual reference.
Yeah, I saw Bancroft in the chat, and I just wanted to point out, I really do think that Cy's hand lessons from you are paying off greatly.
The one on the other side is totally a guinea pig. That's all I'm saying.
It does look like one.
Yeah, it's a guinea pig and a mangled ginger root.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Either a guinea pig or Pikachu.
Or yeah, Pikachu was the other one.
You're not far off the art quality of Replicator 3. So, I mean, if you Replicator 4, perhaps. I don't know.
Wow.
Totally. We'll talk.
Yeah, do a Cy sketch card. That would be great.
You know we're selling my sketch on a mug right now on our store.
That we are. Yes. Also, I was gonna say you should make a Cy sketch card a threat stretch goal, as in like a reverse stretch goal. So if they don't get you to a certain amount, you are going to subject all of them to a sketch from Cy.
It's a good idea.
See, I feel like it's a good motivator. I feel, you know, you're already sitting at 26,596 USD. I feel like that would get you to 30 mighty quick.
Well, I mean,
no.
I could say to certain creators or certain promoters, if they don't promote Replicator, Cy is going to do a drawing of them.
Of them?
There you go. That, yeah.
Of them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm in. I'll do it either way. I don't care.
Now Cy's just gonna be like, I'm just doing it for everyone who doesn't promote.
This is happening.
She's basically Cy's just gonna draw up every possible like YouTube promoter, and have it waiting in the wings for you to be like, hey Cy, this one now, and you'll be like, done. Drop it to Twitter.
Yep. Here's the mutant version. Here's the hand turkey version.
Hey, whoa. Hey, hand turkeys are this realm right here. Thank you very much.
By the way, it's freaking me the fuck out every time you wave around that albino hand. So put on a glove or something.
I don't have gloves handy. They're over somewhere in one of these 500 pockets over there.
Pockets. Okay.
Yeah, I have whatever. Anyway. So you have a lot of really fucking awesome talent that is just, it's so funny because you're sitting here like, oh, Replicator 1, we had Clayton do a cover. In 2, we had Aaron do a cover. In 3, we just had a couple of cool people like Dan, Robin, Kanan. Like, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What can you say? Kanan is incredible. You know, I discovered Aaron Alfeche. I'll take the credit for it, you know. And he works on Jawbreaker's Graveyard Shift 3 now. So incredible artist.
And
Dan,
I see you broke down and got Eric Weathers. You finally just said, you know what, letters, CG, Eric Weathers.
Yeah. I had Marshall Dillon, who's a pro letterist. He's been in the business for like 20 years, so he's really good. But you know, Eric and I just get along well. I like him. He's got a funny sense of humor.
Yeah,
and he's really accessible. So I can just, you know, go get on the StreamYard with him and go, what are we doing here? Which we will do at some stage. So yeah, Eric Weathers, the man.
Nice.
And I'm sorry I interrupted you while you were throwing praise at Frege. So go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Frege, what a great dude. I just asked him if he'd do a cover. He said he would. He's one of my favorites. I love Dan. He's such a good bloke. The Rob Willis one, I got done ages ago. I asked him how long, you know, like when I could get a commission. He said like 8 months. So just planned ahead and got it done. So really cool.
That's awesome. I'm happy to see that you just keep working with such great talent. You just keep kind of raising the bar, raising the standard. And I saw when you had your like your relaunch campaign of 1 and 2 where you kind of remastered everything.
Yeah.
That killed me because I was like, oh, but I already have the book of the stories. I was like, but it's so pretty now. And it was pretty before, but like, oh my gosh, but look at how pretty it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, issue 1 was my very first comic, you know, a fair few years ago, and I'm like, it was good, but it could have been better. So that's what we did. We made it as good as we could. You know, and I've said this before. Like, I don't want to make comics unless I can make them look as good as possible. It's just I'm not interested in having a comic that doesn't look good. So, yeah.
Yeah, I completely get it. And I love seeing that with creators where you have such a love for what you're doing and so much passion to try and just produce the best comic that you can, that you go back and go, you know what? 1 and 2, we did okay, but we have since kind of leveled up. And now I want to go back to 1 and 2 and I want to bring them up to the level of what we're doing for 3 and putting that out there. Dark Gift is asking, please tell me that 1 and 2 come with 3. I missed those.
Yeah, there's a specific tier for it if you've missed it, and I recommend all creators do that, like, because people will be new to your series all the time.
Absolutely. And are those is that the remastered 1 and 2?
Yeah, yep.
Fantastic. That just means that I see it. Give me a second, person. There's vamping that must be done. Gosh, you're such a killjoy. I was gonna say is thank you. You're very sweet. What I was gonna say is that I like that I got in the very beginning on the very, very first book, because now that means I have a collector's item.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Eddie, thank you so much for the $2. Says, wow, Shae looks great. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm blaming Rob because he designs really like fucking outlandish characters that I then have to paint all of my hair in order to try and accomplish. Like,
can you find the reference pic for us?
It's right there. It's up on the screen right now.
Shit, that is tiny.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Do you want me to do the bigger one?
If you can.
I can. Give me
so do you have red paint lying around? Like, how?
I used to do a lot of face painting when I was in England. Actually, I randomly got into face painting because a friend of mine got into face painting and needed help. So this guy right here was my main reference that I pulled from, and then
Nice.
the side angle as best I could, but I kind of gave up on that because, you know, they're clearly wearing a helmet. So I just went back to this and pretended that it looked the same.
Like,
that is awesome.
Do you have some sort of rule that you have to go out and do shopping with the face paint on?
I have. I'm not. I don't shame easy.
I feel like that would take a bigger super chat. Just saying.
Well, more than $2, yes, for sure.
You know, Rob.
Yeah.
As you're well aware, we used to do marketing. I will happily make Shae go out with that face on, with a big QR code on her chest and back for Replicator 3, if the price is right.
It'll happen. I'll do it again.
What's the price? Yeah, I liked it when you were doing marketing. I don't like that stopped.
We might be starting again.
Yeah, I think that we've decided that fuck it. So yeah, hit us up.
We've decided that sandy vaginas are always going to be sandy. You can never appease them, so why try?
Well, and
Yeah.
the thing that's interesting is the only people that ever got upset about it were the people who weren't using us, because you were the first person, you were the one that actually demanded that we give you a price list, because we didn't have anything. And you were like, get me your prices. I want to pay you. And we were like, oh, wait, hold on. We got to have a conversation because we don't know.
Yeah, man. There's always going to be someone that's got a problem with something you do. Always.
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna look like an asshole if I say this, and it's not true. Wasn't Rob the one that came up with our name?
No.
Who the fuck was it? It's so long ago, and now you've morphed from zombie into red.
Yeah, he did get us on the path to Red Valkyrie is the name.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
you were spitballing.
My suggestion was Cyborg Zombie, I think.
Yeah, it was Cyborg Zombie. That's what it was. I remember that now.
I'm so glad we went with the second option, Rob.
Really?
Yes.
Cyborg Zombie is pretty cool.
So remind me what your book is about. It's about some robot people and some undead.
There's no undead in it. It's a common misconception. I think people think that post-apocalyptic virus means undead, but there's no undead in it. There's just dead people.
Well,
there's just dead. Not
it's all the Resident Evil kind of vibe. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I blame The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this up. Wow, I'm gonna put this up here again.
Confirm from the members section that Shae doesn't shame easily.
Want to know more? Membership starts at $5. Yeah, there's a join link right underneath the video. Rob, your campaign is the only one that I've ever seen with a huge yellow warning banner, "Not safe for work." It's not this campaign. It was the original.
No.
I remember that. I remember initially you were like, "Oh, this is not safe for work," and we were like, "Dude, just take that shit off. It doesn't matter."
I'm like, dude, now I want him on the show more.
Well, this is what makes me laugh. Is think of Rob's first campaign, and he was like, "Not safe for work," because there was some nudity, there's violence and all that, and he was like, "I don't want anyone getting upset, opening it up in their web browser at work and getting in trouble." And now he's like, fuck that stupid banner, and look at what we get. Do you see what is on the screen right now? The most carefully placed bubbles I've ever seen in my life.
I'm offended by those bubbles. I really am.
Yeah. Oh, Cy went on a tirade about why the bubbles had to exist, and I was like, well, because she's in a tank and there's oxygen being pumped in. And he's like, why couldn't they just dissipate? I was like, because
why are they glomming together? The bubbles are too big. The bubbles, the oxygen's coming through her mask. How did they even get under her? This is
you see all these pipes? Look at all these pipes right here. They're all piping in all that. Look at that big ass one right there piping in stuff. Come on.
So what? This is now a jacuzzi? Whatever. Yes. Whatever.
It's hydrotherapy. They're trying to keep her skin supple while she's unconscious.
She does not have a problem with supple skin. I'm just
it's because of the bubbles. If it weren't the bubbles.
The colorists thought of that.
And I also I want you to know that I've looked at this page and the next page about 5,000 times, and just now realized she's missing a hand.
Yes.
It has taken me this long to even go, wait, there's not a hand there.
She is handless. You're correct.
She's quite handless. And then she busts out here with her no hand, and she's attacking with her no hand. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize she didn't have a fucking hand.
No,
maybe hands aren't your thing. Maybe you're distracted by other.
I was paying attention to carefully placed arms and heads and glass shards.
The artist ran out of ink, and he spent it where he should have, on the boobs.
He just wanted to make sure they were supple.
Rob, is this the same character from 2 that was that we thought was dead or maybe critically injured?
Yes, it is. Okay. Very, very well done.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because, I've been gone for almost 9 months and so many hundreds of projects since then. But yeah, I thought I remembered that. So people think she's dead. Is that right?
I don't know if they think she's dead. They know she was critically injured. She got her ass kicked in issue 1. And issue 2, they were doing surgery on her. And issue 3, she's recovered and she'll be back in action. Violent, bloody action. So
that's awesome. Now I have to ask for my people: does she get a cyborg hand?
Let me bring up some stuff for you. She does have a cyborg-like hand. You could call it a prosthetic, but a cybernetic one for sure.
Damn, ideas. That's some dedication. Did you missed that? Had the face paint not worked out, Shae was willing to cut her hand off to go as Ghost. You know what I would have done is I would have forced OBS to stop being a bitch and worked, and I would have wore a green glove so I could be missing a hand.
Oh, so you are willing to get gloves, just not for me. I understand.
Yeah. Yes, and not in the middle of the stream. I would do it with.
So, oh God,
this is better. Are you?
There we go.
Stop ruining things for the fucking guest. Shut up. I hate you.
So this is Ghost in her new outfit, her new armor. That is her cybernetic hand there.
Tell me you're doing that as a print.
Yeah, I mean, people got it on the last campaign as a print.
Yeah, I'm already figuring out cosplay.
Did we get that on the last? Well, that too. Did we get that on the last campaign as a print, Shae?
No, we did not.
You mother.
I know. We're gonna talk to Rob. I need this so I can do a cosplay of it. You see, because it's at all of the angles.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. It's funny,
awesome.
Like I posted this on Reddit and I got so much hate for it. Like
where are her organs?
I had one guy saying, "How can you, as a male creator, put a female character in this outfit without asking her permission?"
And you said, I as a male creator, chopped off her fucking hand, so she's going to do whatever the hell I tell her to do.
I'm just
How do you ask a fictional character for their permission?
You have consent.
It's crazy.
You know what, Rob? If I would have known that, I would have written up in my best girly handwriting, "I consent to being put in this really tight, very epically awesome outfit," and then I would have signed it Ghost.
I had a guy go, "That's so disgusting. Why is she naked?" I'm like, "What do you mean? She's in leggings and full bodysuit." And he's like, "Oh, I thought the gray was her skin color." And I'm like, what skin color is gray?
She could be one of those Roswell aliens.
She very well could be.
I'm absolutely about to go and order one of the full body suits that I can then modify into this, because that's awesome.
You know, they make grades of spandex that can achieve that kind of shine.
Oh, I know.
So.
I know. It's called wet look spandex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very well aware.
Yeah, that harness too. The belt harness. Everything needs to happen.
I mean, the thing is you have so many awesome, like little bits and bobs on there.
Mm-hmm.
And all I can think of is I have to make this helmet. I have to put LEDs in it. I have to have that arm apparatus with the LEDs in that. Like, damn it. Mm-hmm. You're doing Replicator for like a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so like if I make this, Replicator is not going to be like, "Oh, Replicator 3, we quit." Like, that's it. We're done.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we've locked in for issue 4. Like, I've got both the artists. They're on board. So we'll start that in about a month. So, yeah.
Have you locked in this character design surviving for 4?
Yeah. Okay. Let me
Okay.
bring up some other stuff for you.
Yeah.
Shae, we could EVA foam the shit out of that helmet.
Oh, I know. I already have a pattern that would be the perfect base for it. The only problem is sight.
Like I said.
I know. Well, it's happening. It's happening because
this is happening.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Rob, I just had a brainstorm that just
Well,
hit.
don't hurt yourself.
No, it's a proposal.
Uh-oh.
Not whoa, hold up. Not like that. Like Rob's taken, but no, I have an idea for a possible stretch goal in 4.
Okay, cool.
We'll talk.
Hey, Shae, I've got an idea.
Oh my gosh, that is fucking brutal.
Oh my god, look at those thighs.
Shae.
Right? Gosh, I'm gonna have to go work out. Sai?
Let's both cosplay her.
Because
Why is that funny, bitch? Oh, I hate you.
if we stood next to each other, it'd be a giant and a tiny one.
Yes. How tall is she, Rob?
She's as tall as you want her to be.
Okay. 5'7.5".
And a half. That's how you know Sai's short. Sai always has to add the half inch. Good shit. Brutal.
Yeah, I love what he's done here. Like this facial expression is like pure pain and anguish. But then she takes the blades and she separates them, and then we get this facial expression, which I think is fantastic. So
yeah. Wait, scroll up just a little bit on that page. A little bit more of that the blur thing. Like how she's coming down at the top with all of those blur lines coming down behind her. I love that. That is so cool.
Yeah, I dig it.
I think he shat his pants.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you if you had Ghost jump on your back and just drive some blades directly through all your vital organs?
No, I'd be like, okay, now it's my turn in the Bacta tank, and I get to be a real cyborg. Awesome. We cool, Ghost.
Just destruction,
Oh
destruction everywhere. Yeah, so she has lots of fight scenes. Is the point?
Well, so this is another thing I really love that you guys are doing is if you looked in those panels, you had bodies falling from one panel, breaking the panel barrier into all the other panels, which is awesome, I think, because it really is selling like they're falling from a far distance and it's crazy and it's very well done, Rob. Very well done.
Yeah. Well, when Aaron got poached by your boy Zach, it took me about 6 months to find an artist that I thought was, as good as him, different but as good. And yeah, he's got really fantastic panel layouts. They're really interesting and dynamic. So he's a top quality artist.
Yeah, I love when people break like the standard of the panels, either with making them interesting shapes or having something break through them. It has to be done well, obviously. However, very, very well done. Very classy.
Thank you. I've got one more. I got one more to show you. This one just came in because we've finished pencils and inks now for Rep 3.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So
look at that.
This is one of the newest created mechs. Just to give you a sense of scale, these are people.
Yes. That's insane.
Yeah, he's gonna be cool.
So can anyone pilot one of these? Do you have to join a club? I mean, asking for a friend.
Well, it's part of one of the private military companies. So I mean, you'd have to join them. But I don't know if you really want to live in the Replicator world because it's pretty awesome, awful and bloody.
Awesome. Awesome.
I was gonna say, you're right when all of this COVID shit hit, right? And all of a sudden we're sitting here looking at like how it's going down. And I went back through Replicator 1 and 2 and I was like, Rob, stop writing.
Know, right?
Please stop writing, because if you keep writing, that's going to be reality. And I don't want to live in this world because it sounds horrible.
It's pretty freaky.
It was horrifying.
Yeah.
It was so right on.
Yeah, like trade and travel got shut down.
Yeah.
The media were heavily censored.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything that happened in the first couple of pages happened. It was just crazy.
Not fun. Not fun.
No.
Apex Comics, thank you for the $2. Shae, did you get my DM on my Red Valkyrie piece? I'm gonna be wholly honest, I don't remember seeing it, but I have like 50 DMs right now. Just say something in that DM again, and we'll see if it if it pops up. But I apologize that I missed it. I'm very sorry, sir. Chamber just says, how is it possible for her to break out of the tank, and how wasn't she shredded or impaled by the broken tank?
Rule of cool, Shane. Rule of cool.
Damn it, Shane, stop logicking this.
Yeah,
no,
Shane.
The tank had a flaw, just a little structural flaw. There was a little tiny crack, invisible to the naked eye.
She's super badass. She could see it, and she hit it with her nubbin.
I mean,
her stump.
I could say something along the lines of, that people aren't meant to be woken up in those tanks. They're meant to go through their recuperation, and then they're meant to be slowly brought out, safely. They decided not to do that with her. They decided that they needed her services straight away, and woke her up prior to ejecting her safely from the tank.
And as far as why she didn't get cut, she's a badass. She dodged.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. All right, Rob, let's go through your tiers so people can continue to help you reach your goal. I love how your flexible goal was $369.
What is that? Aussie wise, 500?
What's that in Aussie? Is that 500 in Aussie?
Yeah, that was 500 Aussie.
Well, I love it because you're 7,202% funded. And that's before we're hopping in on this train, because I don't, even if I did back you, I'm probably backing you again. It's probably happening. I feel like I backed, but I think I'm gonna back again.
It was cool. Like, we had 204 backers on day one, which is bonkers.
Good product.
Well, and you have a really good reputation. You put out good products. You put them out timely. You have a really good way of telling stories, and you work with really good artists. So at book 3, you have a reputation for doing good shit.
Thank you. I am kind of scared that we're going to get sued by Disney now that they've seen your cosplay.
You can't get sued. Just say that you did not sanction this and that I am terrible at cosplay. That's what I would do.
There are no horns. She's clearly
not exactly. There's no. I can't be Darth Maul. I don't have horns.
And she has legs.
Lightsaber.
She has legs.
Don't make lightsaber noises. I hear that's what brings them in.
No, is that it? All of a sudden they show up and they're like, copyright strike. And be like, first off, fuck you can't copyright strike my by hand painting of my face and hair. And secondly, this is obviously not Darth Maul. Just because you do red and black doesn't mean you're the only one who ever does red and black.
Hey, what was the one in Captain America? Red Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, let's go over your tiers. So you have your featured tier, Replicator, all 3 issues.
Yep. So you get all 3 issues. You got issue 1 by Clayton Barton cover. Issue 2 is Aaron Alfeche cover. Issue 3 is Kane and White cover. So it's 88 pages for $45 US. Comes Gemini mailer, bagged and boarded with tracking.
Yeah. Do you get the wax seal?
No. The wax seal. The wax seal was a secret perk. If you sign up to the email list and you backed a certain tier, you could have got the wax seal.
Hey, but wait, if I sign up for the email list and I haven't, and can I still back it the 2? Or is it
no? Because it went away after the first 30 days. So if you've missed out, you've missed out.
I used to still have it on twine. I'm trying to figure out where I put it, but I was like, I could wear this as a choker because it just came, the twine and everything just perfectly off.
Yeah, no,
I remember you saying you were never doing it again.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I love doing them, and I hate doing them at the same time. And when you have to do like 400 or 500 of them, it's too much.
Yeah, I can imagine. You know, the thing that shocked me is that bitch survived. Oh my goodness.
Like that's a saucepan that you fill with wax and melt it. Like there's no tea candle with a little bit. Like this is serious business. This is serious wax business over here.
You should have hired children to do it for you.
Yes, I probably will hire children for shipping and packaging this time.
Right. Then we can hear about the scandal of
Child
Rob
labor
Arnold and yes, child labor and children scalding themselves on hot wax.
Mm.
Now tell me something. Is it the lower temperature wax that's safe to go on a body without like scalding the fuck out of you, or is it that high temperature shit that like amateurs use for certain fun bedroom activities?
No, man, it hurts. It hurts like hell when it's spilled on you.
So in other words, you might have spilled it a couple of times.
Mm.
How much arm hair are you missing permanently at this point is our question.
No, it grows back no matter, you know.
Is that what happened to the sides of your head?
It's a horrible wax accident.
Wax accident, yes.
Yeah, I'm shocked at how well that held up in shipping all the way from Australia to here.
Yeah.
Because it didn't, there wasn't even a crack. There wasn't a single bit that flaked off. It was open to the elements.
I think people think when they hear wax, they think that you're using like candle wax. This is proper wax that they used back in the day, you know, like when they used to send letters to the Queen and correspondence like that. And you see them in all the old style movies, and they wax seal it and then they send it off. That wax. So
yeah, I guess it's shocking because I know how horrible they treat packages nowadays. But you know, I almost wonder if they didn't get your packages with the wax on the outside, looked at it and gone, I don't know what the fuck this is, but who the hell does a wax seal? So they were like, gently put it over here. Like,
it's from Australia.
You say that, but then you get a picture from a backer and it looks like they've literally thrown the thing off the Grand Canyon. Like, it's crazy. Like, how could they mess it up that badly?
Oh my
on purpose.
gosh.
Yeah,
on purpose. Because the package looks like someone cares about it, so they're gonna fuck it up on general principle.
Just for funsies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then if you just want
our chat is fucking vicious tonight. Cool mohawk, don't knock the hawk, and then who's the guy? Wow.
Johnny's just mean.
Yeah, he is.
You think I'm fragile? You're going to do a lot better than a balding mohawk, Johnny. That's amateur, kindergarten insults right there, my friend.
Oh goodness. All right, back to the tiers. So we've got $16 US to get just a copy of Replicator 3.
Yeah. And it also comes with the super digital as well. So if you want a digital version of it, and it's got like 150 pages worth of extras. So like colors, inks, making of, character sheets, that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like seeing that in the digitals. Like, I don't like it in the print because it makes it feel like you think you have a whole big book of story, and then you just realize that the last half of it is all the making of. I don't like it in print, but in digital, because you're kind of going through stuff and you might, want to look at things for reference. You might want to see kind of how it all happened. I think it's neat to see it in a digital format like that.
Yeah, I mean, I like making of books as well, but I like them separate to the actual comic.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're in agreement.
Yeah, it's like you get a phone book size thing in the mail, and like the actual book is like 12 pages. You're like,
yeah. Well, and it's I don't know. I feel like because if I'm going to show somebody the story versus I'm going to show them the making of, like those are two very different conversations I'm going to have. And so if I'm talking to somebody about how great Replicator is, I want to be able to hand them Replicator for them to go read and bring it back in pristine condition, or I'll cut their fucking hand off. And so they get the experience. But if I was going to talk about the making of, that's like sitting down, opening it up, look at what they did here, look at this over there, look at how cool this is. Oh, I really like how they did this movement piece, or holy shit, how did they take that super sketchy ball of scribble and then this was the final product. And it's more admiration and kind of like a joint venture than the story, which is more to be enjoyed on your own and then talk about after.
Yeah.
Eric McIntyre says, never let anyone borrow your books. Never do that. You won't get it back. I don't, because I'm stingy, and B, I'm 6'1". So if I tell them that they're going to give me back my book, they're going to give me back my book.
She's 6'1", and she looks like that. Would you try to
aggressive?
Would you try to keep a book from her?
Just
saying.
Are you 6'1"?
Yeah.
Wow.
Without shoes.
Yeah, Rob.
That must be intimidating for a lot of men.
Yeah, I usually, if I'm gonna go out in nice shoes, I think the shortest I have are 3-inch heels. Most of them are 5 or 6. So I'm 6'6" a lot of the time.
You also kind of look like you might headbutt people if you get angry.
Sometimes. Let's just put it this way.
Need it.
When she met me in real life, and I am 5'7" and a half.
5'7".
Well,
and a half. I'm gonna call it 5'8" because there were shoes involved. Anyway, she's like 6 foot whatever. What shoes were you wearing? 3, 4, 5?
4-inch heels. So I was 6'5".
Yeah. So hugging her was very PG-13. Just saying.
Yeah,
Never been so happy to be short.
I actually have a friend of mine that I just saw again for the first time. She's 5'2", and I went to go and give her a hug because I just got good news of getting your promotion, and she's like, every time I give you a hug, you like scrunch down, and I go up on my tippy toes because otherwise, that's an entirely different interaction that we're about to have. Anyway,
motorboats are fun. Anyway.
All right, so we have the Kane and White cover. And you've kept the Rob Willis and the Dan Fraga covers the same. All three of them are the same price.
Yeah, of course. I think that's what you should do. The Rob Willis cover is a black and white edition only, so it's black and white cover, black and white internal pages. Dan Fraga is still waiting on it. It'll arrive hopefully shortly, but people, I initially wasn't going to put it up on the campaign until I got it, but people are saying like, I want to get Dan Fraga day one. So I'm like, well, let's just put it up there and not be a dick about it. So,
well, and while I get you don't want to commit things that you don't actually physically have yet, because of just making sure that everything pans out okay. When it comes to Dan tells you he's going to do something. Dan's going to do it, even if that means that he's going to stay up and not sleep for 2 days to make sure that he gets you a badass cover.
Yeah.
So I get putting it out for that. Normally I would tell people, if you don't have it in hand, don't make a tier for it. But if Dan Fraga is going to tell you, yeah, I'd be happy to, because I've talked to Dan about stuff before, and he will tell you no if he's too busy, in a heartbeat.
He's storyboarding like 3 jobs at the moment, and he's got Black Flag as well. So he's busy.
He is always busy.
Don't forget, he's the proud owner of 2 hand turkeys.
He is, and he actually put them up on his. He asked for hand turkeys for Black Flag, so I made a geisha one, and then he was like, "That's awesome. Can you do sniper?" So I made a geisha and sniper, cut them out, and framed them, and sent them to him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've
of his
seen
characters.
My hand turkeys, right? You know what a hand turkey is. You put your hand down on a piece of paper when you were a kid, and you made a turkey out of it. by tracing.
Shae, you have to have one on your computer. Find it, upload it.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to carry on talking.
Is this the Thanksgiving thing?
No. You thought my artistry was amazing. Just wait.
I'll here we go. We're just gonna do it like this. There you go. It's a Cecil hand turkey.
Oh wow, that's cool. Did you do this?
I did. There's a Ketsy one.
Did you zoom in on the bourbon at the bottom of? Bullet bourbon.
Bullet
I've
Riot.
never heard of this before in my life.
Oh yeah, this is a Shae thing. The off-kilter nipples that I got hounded about.
Does he look like he has a normal body? I'm saying that's canon.
So the one that started it all is Mark 6 a.m. Comics. You know him, right?
Yeah.
So we were doing a charity stream to try and raise money for
Carla and John.
Yeah, thank you. For Carla and John, right after they had their house fire. Mm-hmm. And I had worked out with getting a bunch of these like artists. We had Wooly on, we had 6 a.m. We had a bunch of people come on, and they were all willing to do like free commissions for donations. And so somebody would donate to the fund, and they could pick an artist and they'd get a commission from them, right? We went for like three or 4 hours, something like that. We raised a couple $100, and the only person that got commissioned was me.
Oh, what?
And I wasn't supposed to be an artist. I jokingly said when Mark was on stream, I draw a mean hand turkey, and he says he threw $5 at the thing or something, and he goes, Shae, do I get to pick since I made a donation? I said absolutely, and he goes, fantastic. I want you to draw me a Nightcrawler hand turkey.
Wow.
That's and cool. I went, fuck, I guess I have to now. And then he decided to tweet out to everybody that Shae was drawing hand turkeys for everyone who donated. So we have a mail-in one. He has a dotted line where his eyebrows should be.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a whole lot.
You didn't show mine, so
I'm not showing yours. Yours is horrible. I'm not doing it.
She may be a Supergirl hand turkey. It's my favorite comic character. So.
It's hideous, and I can do better. So I'm going to do better next time.
Yes. So there's this whole series, and at one point, Shae even had a store, Shae's Hand Turkey Emporium.
Wow.
I'm gonna finish making a couple of them and do sweatpants, like pajama pants of
all different ones. Yeah.
It's just gonna be patterned all along, repeating. I feel like people need that in their lives.
They do. You'll never recoup the labor that you put into doing all those hand turkeys, but still,
it's never happening. All right, so you have
we still have more tiers. Holy shit,
we do, because we keep getting sidetracked. Real quick, and I feel like this is necessary. Unhinged Entertainment, thank you for the $2. Simping for Rob. So Rob, this now is going to guarantee that I have to back again, because I have to get you your $2 some way.
Right.
That's like 50. That's like 50 Aussie dollars. So I feel like we could just buy him a Coke.
50? That's gonna fund my food bill for the year. Yeah.
I like it. Wooly says, I bow to the power of the hand turkey. I have so many that I need to make. I'm gonna take a week and just draw up ridiculous hand turkeys, because I feel like most people hate them, and so I must put them out in the world.
Look at that, Shae. You've got a customer.
Apex, hit me up if you want a hand turkey. We'll figure it out. Oh my gosh.
Sidetracked? Really? Sidetracked? I'm not even the one that digresses into all these. Continue, Shae.
Tell us about the all three. So that's just all three of the covers plus the super digital, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. It was really cool though. For people that sign up to the email list, there is about 80 or 90 people that got the secret perk of this tier. So I thought it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I almost did, and then I think that I ended up not, and I forget why. I think it's because I'm an asshole.
Apex asks, are Replicator 1 and 2 available at any of the tiers? Yeah, the featured tier at the very top, Apex.
And in the everything bundle that we are currently sitting on.
Yeah, and in the everything bundle too. And also we're getting the Rob Willis cover colored by a certain someone, hopefully soon. And that will be added to this tier as well for free because I've called it the everything tier. And people have told me that I have to add it on for free because I've called it everything. So, yes, pick up that one. There's only like 17 left or something of this. 27. And it has everything. Issue 1 and 2. It has a limited edition issue 1, which is the blue cover. It's got issue 2, both covers, both variants, and all 3 of issue 3 as well. And it will have that Rob Willis colored one as well as the black and white. So that is stacked.
Rob, do you have children slowly destroying your house?
The sigh that just came from you. Oh, bless you, Rob. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no school in Australia right now. It's all.
Well, I mean, she's only 3.5, so there's no school for her yet. She'll be in kinder soon. But it's Saturday. It's Sunday here. Sunday.
Do you guys have preschool over, or pre-K over there at all?
Well, I think we call that kinder, which is like before school. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Before first grade is kindergarten, at least over here, and before that you have pre-kindergarten. It's called preschool, and I'm just curious because I was in that since I was almost 1. So
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a good place to dump your kids if you're working.
Yeah, and if you're like my mom, then you throw your kid in pre-K and they continue to take the bus from that preschool to school all the way up through like age 9. It was great. It was great. I hope it's not being colored by anyone who lost a contest. Blue, you were so harsh. Oh my goodness.
That was brutal, I have to say.
I like it. I think that it's fitting for Blue. From what I've seen, every time I'm around Blue Samurai is lots of throwing shade, which I love.
Yeah, he's starting to throw more shade too, I feel lately. I feel like he's going through something deeply personal right now and taking it out on everyone else.
Nice. So your last tier that you have available is the original double splash page for $418.
Yeah, so we had 5 original art pieces up for sale, and they sold out in the first 3 days. I might add some more on later, but that is the only piece currently that's available. The Rob Willis cover sold in
crazy.
The day that I put it up. So it's going crazy, man. Like we're at 26,000 US right now, and got like 16 days left, so it's going really good.
That's super awesome. You're going in demand, right?
Yes.
Okay, don't tell me no. Stop it.
No, we are.
Okay. Gosh, dang it, Rob. Give me fucking heart attacks. Yes, totally going. And I was like, I feel like you're trying to screw me out of getting more awesomeness, and I don't appreciate that, Rob.
No. I'm just trying to highlight the need to back it while it's before it reaches in demand.
So I'm fairly certain that I will be backing this like Monday or Tuesday, but I gotta check some I have 13 packages of stuff I have to mail out to people.
Oh no, wasn't it 17? I thought it was 17.
Fuck, it is 17.
Some of which are going not domestic.
Yes.
Over the seas.
One is going to Canada, one is going to the UK.
Mm.
Yeah, the
This
one
is what
going to
happened.
Canada is the only one that had 12 fucking issues in it. That's who won it, was someone in Canada. So there goes $60 to ship 12 comic books. I'm excited.
This is what happens when you do a giveaway to celebrate being monetized.
Yay!
And-
We're going to celebrate being monetized by going broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
We really planned ahead on that one.
You need to get a baby on your channel. Clayton brought his baby. He just had a baby yesterday. Or not yesterday, on Saturday. Last Saturday he had it, but he brought it on the stream yesterday.
Mhm.
He made like $150 in super chats, and we don't make money on super chats that often. So
Aw.
Well, you know, I
could
could
make crazy money.
I could sit on Shae's leg and I would look like a baby in comparison. So maybe.
I don't know if you're cute enough.
Has a question, a statement for you, Shae.
Oh, Unhinged. Yeah, I read. Jason, thanks.
Hey,
He also has
Jason.
a campaign that he's made $26,596 on, and Shae has
Hand Turkey Emporium.
$2 super chats that I appreciate so much because they really do fucking help so much.
Not only that, but I'm pretty sure Rob, you charge shipping on your tiers. Do you not?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You hear that?
Of course he does.
You
Because
hear that?
what asshole ships shit without charging for shipping?
Yeah,
Who would
Jason.
do such a thing? It's fine. I want to make sure that if anybody in the chat has any questions for the amazing Rob, please get those in there now. Froggy says, I've heard memberships also help.
Yes.
The memberships help immensely. I'm just saying. So feel free.
Did you put the banner up, or did I still have the membership banner up?
You have kept the membership banner up.
No, I've been switching.
Oh, look at you. Oh, with the baby.
Send your super chats. We have a baby.
We got a baby. Look at how cute the little baby.
You want the baby to grow up big and tall, don't you?
Throw a baby on our channel. Did that just happen? Thank you very much, Jason, for the $2. Here, go back, Rob, now, Shae. I got it, Jason. I got it. I'm not
Wolverine. I'm not highlighting that. I'm just not highlighting that. In fact, let me delete it.
Oh my gosh, stop it. I think it's funny. Shae should sigh on her knee with his face.
So like you read it.
And
that's what you get, asshole. How's it going, Rob?
So good. Oh, Rob, is there anything else that you want to talk about with this campaign in particular?
Yeah, just the stretch goals. So if you bring up the campaign again, we've unlocked 6 stretch goals already. I like having stretch goals where people actually get stuff, and it's not just like 100,000 and you get this. You actually get swag, you get merchandise, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
So we've unlocked all these 4 already. These are mini prints of the covers.
Oh, I love this one, the green one, so much.
Yeah. And then if you keep going down, we've got an art team bonus, which was surprising how many people actually really liked that idea. I stole it from John Malin, and people really dug it. They also really dug Replicator 4 starting. They were really keen of that. So, there's not going to be a year delay before Replicator 4 starts. It's happening like after I finish this campaign. We'll get into it. And then you've got another print as well, which is unlocked, and we're like 3.5 away from the next one after that too. So
that print is so gorgeous.
And
then this is the one that's almost unlocked, correct?
Yeah, and there'll be more after this as well. Like you get stuff.
I like it. At 30K, Rob will shave that parrot thing he has going on.
I don't know. I feel like it's the only thing going for me right now.
So is the color Willis cover a new item separate from the black and white one, or replacing the black and white one?
No, it's going to be a new one. I think it has to be done that way. Like I can't take something that people have bought and then change it. So it's going to be a new item.
Silver's asking, Shae dresses Cardoon and Cyborg dresses Baby Yoda. How much would that cost in Super Chat?
You'd be better off just getting a membership at the highest tier rather than super chatting a straight 20, I would say. Because at least then you get a badge out of it and access to the emojis.
And actual artwork, you know.
And actual artwork. Well, I mean, no, just okay. I take it back. Super chat, because that's going to cut into our profit mailing all that shit. We've done enough of that for this.
It's fine. It's fine. Did you highlight Lethardy's $5 super sticker?
I did, and all it says is super sticker on StreamYard's end.
For anyone who doesn't know, the super sticker is a fat little pear with a workout band on, laughing his ass off. So,
and my actual YouTube chat is back where we were describing the skin color.
Nice,
Jason. Thank you.
Jason, thank you very much for joining as a member. We have a new shield bearer. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Rob, is the baby getting fussy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Feed the baby, people.
I love it. And Silver Ogre says, I got you next payday.
Look at what this comes through on StreamYard.
It comes through so wonderfully on StreamYard. Psy FU, censored, Psy love, Shae FU. That's perfect. By the way, that censored is a poop emoji. I feel like these are all very necessary things for people to know. Rob's just like, I don't even know what's happening.
Rob, are you in the YouTube chat at all? I asked if you were in the YouTube chat at all, because there is where you can see all this shit going down, not in code.
Literal shit emoji.
I can bring it up.
Someone asking if they could climb you. My chat is slowly scrolling.
Oh, okay.
From like an hour ago.
I must have missed that. It's fine. So is there anything else that you want to kind of share with the about the campaign before we wrap?
No, go back it. It's great value. It's a great story. Great art. You'll get your book. There's lots of extras. That's it.
Do you get a baby with the book?
No, I mean, I could ship the baby, but it'd be in pieces, and I don't think that anyone would really want that.
Well, I mean, our audience are monsters, so they may.
All right, Sai, you got any further questions?
No, this book is fucking awesome. I've loved every one of your books so far, and this one, they just keep going up each time, and it's like, holy fuck! And we're doing that cosplay, Shae.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I legitimately want to do that cosplay. I mean, I don't know when the funding will come through to actually be able to decently, because I want to do it with LEDs and I like legit like actual cosplay. So something that we were talking about that we haven't fully set out like all the details for, but one of the things that we were talking about doing is over the next year doing actual good cosplays, going and getting professional photo shoots done, and then doing calendars and prints and stuff like that for people. So that might be on the horizon. I'm just saying.
And it's a stretch goal on someone's
kidney.
Yeah.
What was that?
You could sell a kidney.
I could. You know, but having all of these awesome people as members, that definitely helps. So thank you very much to all of our members. You guys are amazing.
It absolutely does. And what I was trying to say a second ago was that, I mean, this is actually something people want. There's a stretch goal on Shae. I'm going to let you plug it.
Elysian Fields. So the second book in Elysian Fields, we were talking with Odin, and he basically let me design his character for Freya. So I went through and have designed a pretty awesome Freya cosplay. We did kind of the upper half of it as a test shoot, and he's absolutely loved it. His artist is going to hate me with a passion. And they're basically going to draw Freya in the comic based on the cosplay that we did. And we're doing, once he gets to 8K, they're going to offer a print, the cosplay.
Nice. Very good.
And that was what she was dressed up as with my little sketch, was the top half of that costume so far.
Exactly. Thank you, Boob Dan Art, for the $5 for cosplay LEDs only. Noted, sir. Thank you very much.
Rob, I did have a question now that we've started talking about Ghost and her outfit there. The arm appliance, are those lights or are those lasers?
They're lights.
Damn it. I was hoping to get 4 or 5 laser pointers and have to wire those up inside it, but
you could. That would be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Talk to your artist. Just draw little red lines. That's all I have.
Oh my gosh, stop. Redesign the outfit so Sai can do lasers.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad idea. You could make that work in the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rob's like, hold on a second, though. There might be something there.
Yeah.
Some sort of targeting system, I think.
Yeah. You could definitely detect mutants with lasers.
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Well, I do want to say just one more time, thank you very much to our sponsor, The Dragon's Treasure. Go to thedragonstreasure.com and get yourself some really awesome tea based on some pretty cool animes. And if you type in the code Red Valkyrie, if we get rid of the banner so you can actually see it, you can save 10% off, which is awesome, especially around the holiday season. So definitely go check that out. Thank you, Rob, so much for hanging out with us. It's been epic, man. And we really got to talk some more.
Thank you for having me. Make sure everyone who's watching likes and subscribes to this channel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rob. We got to talk backstage about some patches.
Yes. Oh my gosh, replicator patches would be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll talk. There's ideas.
She knows a guy.
I know a guy. I just made the t-shirt that shows I know a guy. His name's Tony. He's good. He's good peoples. Rob, things have gotten a lot crazier since last time you were on the show. Just throwing it out there. Yep, and the baby. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. As always, thank you very much to my co-host Sai for all of the hard work that you do. Rob, you're amazing. Thank you everybody in the chat, and thank you to our members. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.